Here I am. Oh, keep that. I should do that next time. Okay. What am I doing here? I know what I'm doing. Oh, maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. Gotta wedge a little wet clay real quick. Man. You hear that? I'll do this so you guys can see it. Yeah, I probably could, but it'll take longer than it's worth. Go. Good enough. Need a little bit of this. Hope the quality is good right now. I have a disadvantage in trying to figure that out. I pretty well just need to hear it from one of you guys, because just the fact that I would like jump on YouTube. What's up, Jay? What up, dog? Hell yeah! Is it good? Is it looking good? JJ, Mikey, what up? Yo, is it looking good though? Is it quality good? Can you see everything? I'm spinning this. Does it look dumb? A little bit. What's up? What's up? Quality is perfect. Great angles. I didn't do anything with the angles. You do something with the lighting. My problem though is, for me, when I'm like looking at this and talking, my bald head is just like the brightest. Like I need to like get some major crotch shot. Oh yeah. Luckily I'm not wearing sweats, because there'd be nothing left to the imagination. Should I change that? Is that like a thing? Yeah. And my head's smooth too. I'm like feeling self-conscious now, Mikey, that you said that. Whatever, I don't care. Y'all can look at it. You can look at it if you want to. Ain't no shame in my game. Alright, there we go. So I'm got this little bad boy centered up here. Gotta set my hand there. Get this little bad boy set up in there, and I got another one of these. Don't be, it's a joke. Okay. Thanks. But that is like one of the little kinks that like I gotta work out, so like that's why I'm like really stoked that you guys are actually sitting here watching this right now. It doesn't look shiny, so like it's, cause seriously to me, it's like there's a white just spot on a screen right here. It's because this light is like right above me. It's not Like if I was in a studio or something like that, I'd have a light like this shining on my face. Maybe that would make it. Maybe that would help it. Hold on. Really getting the crotch shot. I don't know. Maybe that's better lighting though. It's like you can see my face a little better. I feel like. Change my lighting angle. I got another light somewhere. What did I do with it? What did I do with it? How did I lose a light? How do I lose a freaking lamp? It's like this big. Well, see what our deal is. Looking up here, that's what you're seeing. You know what I'm saying? That's like a full LED straight up above me. But I like that idea. I do have another couple. Maybe I wonder. I don't know. I don't know if that's any better. But I like the input. I really like the collab right here going on. Where is this thing? Oh, I know where it is. No. No. What in the fuck? How did I lose a lamp? I don't know, dude. I'm just going back to this. No, go back. Okay, good. Yeah, that's... It's terrible for my lungs. Real shit. That's really bad. It is. It kind of is. It's kind of a turd on the side of it, keeping it there. But that looks okay. What if I move this over here a little bit though? Ooh, it's wiggling. I don't know if I haven't been looking. You guys can see when I'm talking like talking with you guys. So if you guys were saying something, I was pretty in focus there for a second. I forgot that I'm not doing this alone. I'm trying to get a nice shape on it. Like it's kind of a wonky thing over in this area. I just want to get a nice bowl shape. Yeah, dude, if you got questions, dude, I love talking about this. I love sharing this. I wouldn't do this if I couldn't share it with, like, you know, my friends and family and stuff like that. So, like, yeah, dude, if you have questions, like, ask away, please. It's a lot of fun. That's a good idea too. Oh man, I gotta go change that setting still to like try to get that chat to stay. That's about thick enough. The font color to black. Yeah, I do. You're so right because, yeah, my wheel. There's a little, like, widget I downloaded that does that for me now. So it's like a real thing. Like a real simple thing to, like, change that. And I thought I had it on a different setting than it's actually on, so. But that's good. I don't even know. I think this is like basically done. I don't really need to do a lot. I'm just gonna like make it look nice. I don't know what it's called that I just did right there. Take a little bit of this. This is why I like bowls, because they're just like simple and like pretty easy. It's not like a mug where, although everybody loves mugs, like, and I love mugs too, because you see a lot of use. I haven't really come up with one. I made somebody a set of 2 mugs for like my first commission piece, and I was like, I'm like thinking like I'm doing this to like get my name out there because like this dude knows people. And I sold him a set of 2 for $35, and I think I sold myself maybe a little bit short. I think maybe 20. And it's just because like there's a couple different reasons. I videotaped everything about it, and I'm like gonna make a YouTube cut and like post it and stuff like that and share it that way. But I also I don't know what I lost my train of thought. But it's why it took me so long. Because I had to film it the whole time. I filmed like a lot of different aspects of it, and then it just took a while. It's hard to make 2 things match. So I think maybe $20, $25, and the person that bought those might be watching this at some point, maybe even right now. So, but so Derek, you got hooked up. Anyway. So I don't know. Yeah, $20, $25 I think is probably. I put probably at least an hour's worth of work into. Get the new. Okay, yeah, for sure. So wait, you said something about firing. What was your question? I can't like go back. You have to like ask it again. Hopefully I answered the other question about mugs and average price. That was the first mug I had ever sold. I've only ever sold 1, 2, technically. Ooh, it's windy out. What's the date? 24, 23. Okay, that's one done. I'm fine with it. It's just a bowl. It's just a little cereal bowl. Actually, I don't really know if it'll be big enough for cereal by the time it shrinks down and stuff. It'll shrink about 10%. Where's my good light for this? Well, let me show this one. There we go. That's better. This will shrink about 10%. Here's my hand for scale. I got a big hand, so it's actually kind of a small bowl. I kind of. It's kind of weird. I don't know if I want to do anything with it by hand. Oops. Drop my sponge. You wanted to know the process in general. Okay. Alright, so you'd typically start off, let me try to demonstrate. You want to know the firing temp. It's cones. I get it up to cone 5, which is cones are it's like heat over time, actually. Mandy in the building. What up? Cone is heat over time. It's like heat work or something like that. Ooh, that was stuttering pretty bad. Heat work, and I get it up to cone 6, which is like 2200 degrees or 2400 degrees. But you have to like actually read how cones work in relation to temperature, because it's not like this cone equals this temperature. It's like this cone equals this temperature for this amount of time, if that makes sense. What's up, Mandy? So, Jay, I mean, you probably know, it starts out with like something like this, like a ball of clay, right? Okay. And then you spin it on the wheel, right? And then you get it to a point where it's kind of like this, whatever, you do your thing, it gets to this point, and then you let it dry. Okay, so it dries out over 2 or 3 days just out in the air, okay? You've got to try to get all the moisture out of this baby. Once all the moisture's out of here, you have something that you can put in the kiln and get up to a temperature, like a pretty high temperature, but not like the final temperature, right? Okay, so you end up putting something like this through the kiln 2 times. So you'd come out after this, imagine this was dry, it got ran through the kiln. Okay, so let's grab another one. You'd end up with something like this. And I don't know if you can kind of tell, but this is kind of like pinky orange. It's hard. Like 99% of the water is out of it. Okay? And what that leaves behind is like a porous, like a matrix of clay platelets that when you take your glaze, and this is what you would go and glaze. What a glaze is just a mix of heavy like different chemicals, like oxides, heavy metals, that produce, like after it goes through a chemical process, in that the second time that you put it in to a kiln, goes through that process, gets up to like, that 2400 degrees, that cone, it goes through that cone temperature, and that's when you end up, basically, and it's also silica, it's also a lot of glass. This video adds some links. Well, I could probably just go through like, hey, this is kind of what pottery is, but so that has that glaze has a bunch of silica or glass basically in it, and you end up, after you've dipped it, with something that is fused into that clay body. That glass kind of melts in there, gets locked up, and then is still, also a part of the glass on the outside. So hopefully that explains that's real. I don't know how accurate that description of that is, but that's my way of understanding it, I guess. So hold up, we got more of these to do. It's this is actually the mugs that you guys were watching me do, cone heads. You guys watching me do this last night. Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. Oh yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, Mandy. I think that bowl might end up on Etsy. Like, I'm really bouncing back and forth. because I really like it too. Like, I want to keep it, but it's also like actually good enough that like, oh fuck, I might sell this. I might actually be able to get $30 for it or something like that. So, but it's a super cool. I know how to glaze like that now. Like, it's a little technique that like I tried out, and it's good. It's good. I could try to make you something very similar to it, or like I said, maybe you'd be able to buy it off of Etsy. But like I said, I got to figure it out. Sometimes I feel like to run away. Get away. What a good song. What's my Etsy page? Etsy.com/shop/PotteryByBen. And actually I should, if you go back to, there should be a link to it on my Facebook page, actually. But if you can't find it, it's etsy.com/shop/PotteryByBen. There's nothing on it right now. So, you can add to my view count, but that's about it. But check it out. I'm gonna, once I put some stuff on there, I'm gonna like make it known. It's gonna be like a thing that I won't want to do it like incognito. I want people to know. So what I'm doing right here is I'm making sure that it's in the middle of the wheel, at least the top part, the part where I'm going to be working with my trim tool. So make my turd. All right, please do. I appreciate it. Really appreciate the support. How's the family doing, Mandy? How are the children's? I heard that your kids went and gave Andy's kids some germ or something like that. Is what Tina was saying. Your snotty nosed little kids. Just kidding. They're not snotty nosed. I don't know if they're snotty nosed. All right, here we go. Let's get started. Ooh, that's kind of wet right there. Got that wop right there. Ooh. Ooh, I don't know if I can do, straight up, I don't know if I can do this right now because it's too wet right here. Huh. Okay. No big deal. I'd rather find out right now. Shared my video? Started a watch? What? You started a watch party? Nice. I don't know how that works, but I think that just invites all your friends to watch my video or something like that. That's wow. That's exciting. That's really cool. I hope somebody comes and watches it. That would be really neat. But first I gotta. Oh God. Here we go. Voila. Okay, we gotta wait on this one for a minute. Put that under the fan. This one should be Gucci. They're shitheads, not snotheads. No. I was saying Tina said that she, her kid saw your kids and that now her kid was sick. So I said, your snotty-nosed kids were spreading germs. But apparently they're just, they're shitty-headed kids spreading germs. Harper, and what's the other? I forgot the other one's name. I guess I'm not around enough. That's my fault. Harper and feel bad not knowing. Even that is still kind of rough. No, you're messing with me. I know that ain't your damn kids' names. That ain't your kids' names. I know it's not that. Oh my god, you had a third kid? Oh my god. I thought you were messing with me. There's something I gotta lay off of, and I've been laying off of it. And I hope that my memory gets a little bit better, because I may have known this, and geez, wow, I'm so excited. That's so awesome. Congratulations, Mandy. Congrats. Oh my gosh, you got a little boy now. I bet Mike's pretty happy about having a little boy there. I bet Mike was so happy to have a little boy. Yeah, I'm bad with names in general, so man, that's so cool. That's awesome, Mandy. I'm so stoked. Ooh, look at that, was satisfying. Oh my, yeah, you know what? That's right. It's been like, yeah, you could have been like pregnant at the beginning of the pandemic, and then I just would never have even. Sick. Hello, all 6 of you people. Welcome. This is my pottery channel. I like to make pottery. I like to sit here and talk with you folks while I'm making pottery. I like to explain why I'm making pottery. Oh, really? Oh, okay, so I would love that. Actually, I've had a lot of the little ones. Let me show you what Austin's kid made. I've had a number of the little ones here, and we like to get them to like make pinch pots and stuff like that, and maybe even a coil pot would be in order. But this is something that Austin's kid made back actually in August. Maybe show it to this camera. This does not autofocus, BT dubs. So there's this was a little pinch pot that Ella made. And then she made I got these little heart cutouts, these little cookie cutters I bought at freaking Goodwill like a long time ago. And then with these cookie cutter things, Ella was able to make, I helped her with this, but she had kind of come up with the, the cutout for this, and then we attached another one to the bottom of it, And then actually my part in it was kind of getting the wall. Oh yeah, I'd love that. That'd be so cool. That would be so cool, you know. And yeah, it'd mean a lot. And you know, the kids can have a little souvenir from it all and stuff. So, oh, let's see what else. Just real quick. I had another. Shoot, where did it go? Here, there. Here's actually another couple of pinch pots. These are finished. That Iola's niece and nephew had made. Whoops. So yeah, it's kind of bad lighting. But this one, yeah. So yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I would really enjoy that, you know, and it would just make it even better if they had fun too. Be a good opportunity to see you guys again. So I don't know if you can see these kind of like these marks that my tool left while it was trying to trim that, and now I'm just gonna try to smooth that out a little bit. Well, Mandy, you can make one too. I remember actually. So I did pottery. I ended up doing it in college. The only other time I had done it before that, I think it was like 7th or 8th grade. And I made a coil. I remember making a coil pot for my mom, and I remember how happy it made her when I gave that to her. I put a lot into it. I think she still has it. I'm pretty sure she still has it. So it's a really fun thing to do, you know. I've always liked working with my hands. I've found that I really enjoy giving gifts to people and stuff like that. Gives me an opportunity to do something like this right now. So yeah. All right. So let me get. There's a nice thick bottom there, all right. So I can get a nice looking, nice good foot on here. I'm gonna change this camera angle a little bit. Try to get you guys a little bit better view of what's going on there. Maybe. Do something like this. Really get that crotch shot. Try to loosen my pants up. That was, yeah, okay. So basically at this point, you can kind of figure, do you want to do a shadow foot, or you can basically just have the wall of your vessel go from up in the air, down to the surface of the whatever table or whatever. It's just stylistically whatever you would choose to do. I think on this one, for me, what I think I'd like to do is go ahead and put that shadow kind of thing, and you'll see what I'm talking about. You're playing Donkey Kong, you're playing some Danky Kang. I'll take Danky Kang for 600, Alex. I got more than one. I got the tools to do the job. I don't know what. This. Like this. Oh shoot. Okay, I don't like that. Something like that, kind of. Honestly, I'm blowing this because I'm overthinking it. I'll just be straight up. I'm like overthinking this way too much. Just gotta go with the flow, you know? Sometimes you just gotta make it rhyme time, too. Pretty thick. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to take any more. I don't want to take any more off of that. Actually, because this clay right here was a little wetter than I wanted it to be, than I anticipated it being actually. I'm not really trimming a lot of it. I'm just kind of moving it around like it's still wet clay. So I think I'm probably just gonna have to take a sponge and like start finishing it up because I'm not gonna be able to do a lot more. Now with how far down into that wet clay, like the surface of it would be a lot drier than after I start to trim off some of these layers on the outside. So I'm just like getting down to wetter and wetter clay. Smooth things out a little bit. Yo, Mikey, did you end up getting into that real estate group? Sorry, JJ called me. I was helping him set up his boy's drum set. No, that's cool. It's cool, man. I didn't miss you or anything. It's fine. No, but did you get a chance? Did you get a chance to? Did you get into that Facebook group or whatever that we talked about yesterday? I sent you that. Sent you that message, that screenshot. We can talk about that later, I guess. But I was just wondering if you bothered with it. Yeah, if at this point you can use, you did. Waiting on a follow. Okay, cool. We'll talk later about that, but yeah. Anyway, if I can like mess around with this with my finger, if I can move this clay around like this, it's too. I really had no business trimming this right this very second. Okay, and this one's been sitting under a fan long enough that I think it's cool. It's a lot stiffer now. This is going to be a fun mug. This is going to be a really fun mug. I want to do something special with the glaze on this. I kind of made a boring form so that I wanted the glaze to speak for itself. I wanted the glaze to speak for the piece or something. I don't know. But it's a pretty boring mug. That's fine. I'd say okay. We'll get a handle on that. That'll be real nice. Oh, I gotta get my name on it. Gotta sign my work. Lost my pen. Oh, here it is. I lose everything. Absolutely. I like coffee. I think coffee's plenty exciting. Hot chocolate's exciting if you get marshmallows. Alright, so I gotta do just a little finish work to this, just to kind of round out any surface where your lips would touch. You don't want anything resembling a, you know, hard angle there. It's much more pleasant the other way. This is why it takes me an hour to do a mug. And then there'll be like little blemishes or something like up in here, and I'll just kind of, I'll try to rub those, I'll try to, you know, try to get those erased with my sponge. This one's pretty good though. Okay. That's hard. That's really hard looking at the camera. Alright. We'll set this one over here. If you guys want to watch me basically pretend I'm milking a cow, I'll make a handle for this for you guys too, so you can see what that's like. One sec. That's a fun thing to imagine. But that's the exact motion. It's like you're milking a cow. I've never milked a cow. Set this here. Set this under here. And that's how you keep stuff from drying out too much. So you can like work on it over multiple days. Otherwise you got 24 hours before this, you know, would become this. I'm pretty sure this is actually a chunk of clay from last night. So look at this. Look at all these trimmings. That's a decent little bit of clay. I may actually want to try something different here on this mug, because I'm going to go for this one now. This camera, here we go. I'm going to go for this one now. This is called a chuck. I don't know why it's called a chuck, but it's called a chuck. And if you look closely, the top of this is actually smaller than basically almost the rest of it, or at least the top half. Okay, so if I were to set this upside down on the wheel like this and try to put some clay around it, that clay's not going to do anything. Okay, it's not going to do anything, or it's going to do very little to keep it from falling off of the wheel and becoming part of a ball of clay again. But so what I'm hoping I can do is set this in this chuck. Yeah, I think that might work. And then attach the bottom of this chuck, which has a flared bottom, to the wheel. Maybe I want to do it. No, that doesn't work. So this thing is actually kind of a pain to work with. I made it myself after watching a video. Let me get you guys an angle so you can actually see what the hell's going on here. And I don't know if that's, I think I maybe just need to scoot out a little bit. I think that's better. Okay. Sorry. There. Okay. I think that's better. So basically just do the same thing that I was doing before, but then there's the added difficulty of making sure the top is actually flat. So you got to kind of move this around a little bit. It's like my finger isn't really going up and down. I'm just going to get a view of this over here. Okay. And then I'll just like move the whole thing. Just move the whole thing around to get it centered. So clearly I need to move this way over here. Only a little bit more. Getting a lot closer. Okay. Now it's like, now's the actual hard part, because you gotta try to make it so it doesn't move and move while you're trying to put it in place and stuff. So annoying. Guess I'm just gonna try packing clay in the bottom into that space. Seeing how that does. Ah, shoot. Really hope this works. It'll be real embarrassing to have a roll off on stream. Looks pretty good. Spin this baby fast. Spin it fast and touch it light. Gotta try to use just very, very little pressure Because if there's too much friction going on this, dude, this baby's gone. It's gone. Like there won't be no saving it, I promise. Hearing it wobble a little bit. You can see the chatter. That's from me having to hold it loosely. Because depending, I don't know how well that's coming through, but these lines, they're going this way, all the way across this. It's called chatter marks. Which, you know, that's not a huge deal. It's not a huge deal. What I care about is that nice barrel shape. That's what I'm going for here. I gotta keep working on that. Maybe I didn't need to go as fast as I was going for. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy, I think, with that shape right now. I don't think I'm going to mess with it. I think I'm going to... Not a lot. Not a lot to the bottom of this. So I think I'm going to just do... I'm not going to undercut, do that shadow thing like I was doing on the last one. I'm just going to... The wall is going to go from rim to table, which I don't like to do a lot, honestly. I don't think it looks a lot good. Look at that spaghetti. Mom spaghetti. I thought something was real wrong, but no, we're okay. Oh, there, it popped out. Right there. Okay. I caught it. Thank God. See what happened there? Dang it. Okay, whatever. I think I know why that happened right just there, because this is, it happened again. I'm impatient with this right now, and the layer of clay on the top was nice and hard and easy to trim off, but then I got down to this part, and this part right here was wetter. The whole thing wasn't evenly dried out. So when I start digging my tool into it, there's just a little bit more friction when I dig into it, and that's what popped it off. So I'm just like finishing it off by hand. It's fine. It's not gonna be that. It ain't that deep. I'll just run a sponge over it, and you'll hardly be able to tell. I hope. Some people don't even bother trimming the bottoms of their things. They'll just let it dry on the wheel. Maybe do a little thing on the side, like I did, and not have to worry about the top. That'd be nice to not have to worry about. But not there yet, I guess. Should be making it so you guys can see that too. A little bit of finger magic, a little bit of sponge magic. That's a bummer too, because I could have trimmed a little bit more off that foot. Lost a little weight. NBD. There we have it. Okay, there's that one, and then I actually just gonna touch up the rim. You'd almost think there was some grog in that. Try to smooth some stuff out. Yeah, there must have been something was in this clay, and it, like, when I was stupid non-focus. Okay, it's cheap look, yeah. There are these lines that get these horizontal lines that come from something being in the clay body or something like that, or something being on the trim tool. And it'll get dug into, and it'll kind of mar the surface of your piece if it so chooses. Still haven't figured out how to avoid that. Well, actually, I did. I bought new clay. I have a totally different set of clay that I'm working with now. I was working, what was this? This was Amico with grog, or without grog, number 480 or something like that. And now I have, what is this called? I don't know, like white stoneware or something like that. Both of them are stoneware, but one of them is going to be a little bit closer to porcelain, which can be hard to work with, but really pretty. Really works with like some good glazes. I would see people work with porcelain in the studio in college, but I never did it myself. They were like, "Yo, that's way too advanced. That's 200 level for you." And I was just in the 100 level class, just a baby. Okay, so barrel shaped. I'm not in love with this right here, this portion of it right here. I can see that it's not what I would call perfect, but not bad. I mean, but hopefully by the time you glaze it, you wouldn't, you might not notice. You might not notice that it's not perfectly shaped right here. That's the process, getting better. So, all right. I guess I should do a handle, 2 handles. So just hang on for a sec while I do that. Okay. So Jay, I don't think you're still watching, but if you end up watching this at some point, this is how you would make a handle. You gotta roll out something that kind of looks like a carrot. It's roughly carrot shaped. Since I got 2 of them, I'm going to do it twice. I'm going to make sure the bottom of it is the smallest part, the smallest in diameter part. So I got both of these guys now. Just dip your hand in water there. And you start milking the cow there. A little bit of milking action, yeah? You gotta milk that baby until that bucket is full. So if you ever wondered what I look like while I'm milking an udder, you're not supposed to use a lot of pressure. Just kind of drag your hand over it. For a while. You do that until you're sick of it. And then once you think it's about long enough for a handle, which this is getting pretty close, you'll kind of lay it down in approximately the shape that you want it to be, because you're going to let it dry at that point. But what I might do is I might fold it up something like this. I'm going to go set it on a table. Pretty good. Set it on the table to dry. And then I'm going to do my second one. I guess my only suggestion for myself is like start it. What up, Gundy? What am I making today? Let me show you. Actually, I'm working on some of the stuff that I'm doing round 2 for the stuff that I was doing yesterday. So like, here's this bowl. I was doing this bowl. I don't know if you were around for this one, but I got the foot trimmed up on that boy. And then I'm actually, right now, I'm milking the udder. I'm making a handle for the mug. This is one of the mugs I made yesterday. This is the barrel shaped one. And then I put the other ones up under a plastic bag. So I'm not going to bust that out right this second, but nah, dude, stick around and watch me milk an udder. If you were ever wondering what that looked like. Here's the udder. This is how you would make a handle for a mug or something like that. Or it's one of the ways. But yeah, you basically just... Thanks, bud. Thanks, I appreciate that. I appreciate your encouragement. Thanks, dude. But yeah, this is how you make a handle. So you just gotta keep squeezing all the milk up out that cow. Milk it and milk it and milk it. And so I'll probably do this for another minute. I don't know, maybe not a minute. This is like one of the things that I like the least. This is probably the thing that I like the least. Probably in all of pottery. It's just I don't enjoy making handles. It's too utilitarian for me. There's just no... Maybe once I get better and like get different techniques and like, oh, I'm gonna make a handle that, like twists or something like that, like then I might start enjoying it more. But for right now, it's just not something I like a lot. But now we're getting to that point where it's, what I'll do is I'll just kind of turn it, kind of bend it a little bit. Try to get a little extra length out of it. Okay. That's probably good. Now then what I'll do, take it like this, something like that, and then I'm going to go set it on my bench over here. You set that up about the shape that you want it to be. Some people, like Austin, when he does his handles, he does just like a regular old C, like a C shape. Where me, I kind of like to do more of a like a half of a heart, if you can imagine that. Shoot, what'd you say, Gundy? I missed it. It disappears off of my screen actually after a second. All right. Well, that was the last. Actually, what's in here is the last of my stoneware. So I'm gonna bust out. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to throw one thing tonight. Maybe, I don't know. What time is it? It's 8:15. Yeah, I might try to throw something. Try to play with this clay. I've never worked with it before. Oh, here it is. This is 25 pounds. Here it is. Gotta cut me a chunk, weigh it up, wedge it. What is this? It's 1 3/4 pounds. Get it all wedged up. This is soft, dude. This is soft shit. Okay, mix that clay up there. Dang, this is gonna be weird to throw with. I don't know which I'd use. Let's clean that off. I say yeah. I say yeah. 54, 47 was my number. One more time. Right now somebody else has that number. Say yeah. Booyah! All right, here we go. I'm gonna make a bowl. I think that's what I want to make right now. I wonder how easy it'll be to do with this clay. This is not what I'm used to throwing. So, let's give it a whirl. I hope I like it. It's supposed to take a glaze real nice. It'll take a glazing. So soft. It's like weird. Usually the stoneware I'm working with is like a lot I don't know how to describe it. It's a lot tougher. But this like feels really good. It's hard. That's really weird. I don't know how to explain that. I don't know how to explain that to you guys. I guess you might just have to experience it for yourself one of these days. Oh, you bitch. Well, let's just go for it. I say yeah. Don't want to go no more at the bottom than that. What I do want to do. Start making it nice. Need to make a nice bowl shape at the bottom inside of this. So that the inside is at the bottom is nice and curved. Once you got that curve going on in there, I think you might then want to start trying to shape the wall up a little bit. It's kind of difficult. There's multiple ways that you can make a bowl. And I think I picked the harder. I think I picked the harder of the techniques. But I think it's the one that gives you the better result. I'd like to just mental note, I'm gonna rewatch and see how that knuckle thing worked out right there, because that felt like it was working pretty good. It's so weird. Oh man. I say yeah. This is a really stressful clay to pull. Because it's like one little mistake and you're done. You're done. Oh man, this ain't that. Oh man, this ain't that hard stoneware body. Happened there. Oh, that's where that lamp went. Who saw that? Huh. That's weird. Damn, that was crazy. That's... Oh, man. What a night. Okay. Got it off of there at least. Man, here I was talking about technique, and like I've absolutely blown this bowl. This. Very strange. Very strange to work with, I have to be honest. Like, kind of learning just how to work with it right now. I gotta remember to breathe. Dang, dude. No forgiveness. Huh. That's what people must mean when they talking about throwing with porcelain and stuff. I gotta try to do something with this. It's like too wobbly for me to want to do anything like other than try to fix it. And maybe by doing that I'm just gonna ruin it, but I don't know. Something going on here. I'm glad I'm recording this because I can go back and just kind of analyze, just like a post-game breakdown. What went right? What went wrong? This clay is so soft. I want to leave it out so that it hardens up. Dang it! Now it's like wobbly again. I mean, when do I say enough is enough? I guess it's right now. Enough is enough. God, it's like throwing slip. Jeez, this is, wow. It's fun. It's fun to throw. Feels good. It's just, I think I gotta just get used to it. I say yeah. Man, I wish I could listen to music while I do this, like right now in this particular instance. I know I was just talking to some people about how I actually don't like to do that, but right now I feel like it'd be good. Yeah. My fist in there, so like I got a big hand. You could eat cereal out of this. Yeah, I think. I don't know. I don't think there's a standard cereal bowl size, is there? Alright, pardon me for a second. I have no idea if anybody's still watching, but I just got to run upstairs to check on something real quick, so be back in like 2 seconds.